Hi, I'm Kristin Jones, and I am here in Phoenix, Arizona. My Celtic heritage comes from both parents. My mother comes from a long line of Colliers and McGinnises. My great-great-grandfather on her side was James Patton McGinnis, who actually fought for the Union in the American Civil War. And obviously my father's a Jones, so we have some Welsh lineage there. I believe it was my great-grandmother that actually emigrated from Wales on his side of the family. And I'm looking forward to getting back to a time when we can visit the library at the Irish Cultural Center and learn more about my family and my roots. My favorite memory of the Irish Cultural Center was visiting there with my mom while she was out here from Pennsylvania. We got to see the Book of Kells exhibit, and we went and visited some of the other exhibits that were happening at the time. There were no special events going on while she was here, but we did have a little picnic out by the Great Hunger Memorial, which is, I suppose, a little bit ironic, but she was very moved by the memorial and how beautiful it is and what a wonderful tribute it is. What do I love about being Arizona Irish? Well, what's not to love about Arizona? We are very, very blessed and lucky to live here. A lot of people only dream of visiting, and we get to be here year-round, including the summer, which I actually love. I love the heat. I think it's fitting that so many Irish have landed here in Arizona because our history has a lot of parallels with the Native Americans whose culture is so prevalent here in the Southwest. As far as loving being Irish, it's a very proud culture. I think we're a resilient people who triumph through adversity through song, laughter, and community, and there's a lot to be proud of in that. My advice to my younger self would be to take more risks. Younger self, if you're listening, you'll end up regretting what you didn't do far more than you'll ever regret anything that you did do. Although you'll have some regrets about things you did, they were learning experiences, and there's some things you should have done and you're gonna regret not doing them. Hi, it's Kristin Jones here again, hoping to help raise some funds for the Irish Cultural Center here in Phoenix. I'm going to share with you today a remedy handed down from generations to my grandmother and then my mother and now me, and I used it to help get over COVID, so I'm going to call it my COVID cure. However, I also have to throw out a disclaimer that says the FDA did not approve of this, they have not studied it, blah, blah, blah. However, I'm going to back it up with some science. So you're going to need a mug. I usually use one larger than this, but I thought it was appropriate for today. Honey, get good local honey. Don't buy the crap at the grocery store. You will thank me when you taste it. Some good Irish whiskey. A lemon. I know it looks like a lime. It's from my neighbor's tree and they're not quite ripe yet. And some hot water. So I pre-did some of the work, but you're going to pour your honey into your mug. Roll your lemon so that you break up some of the cells and get all the juice you can and squeeze that in there. Then I throw some of the rind in too and muddle it so you get those oils from the rind. Stir it up. You can put a little hot water in there to help dissolve the honey. Dump your Irish whiskey in and top it off with some hot water. Cilantro. Not only is it tasty, but I promised you some science. First of all, honey. Loaded with energy, proven antibiotic properties. Citrus. Loaded with vitamin C. Plus that citric acid, if you have any gunk built up in your throat, kind of helps break that up. Alcohol is found in pretty much any over-the-counter cough medication that you can buy these days. And then the hot water hopefully helps you hydrate a bit, but it also, while you're sipping, you're breathing in that steam and breaking up some of the gunk that's built up in your sinuses and your head. So cheers.